In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a Treasury proposal. We're going to use a few different tools. For key management, I'm going to be using the sub-wallet Chrome extension. I'm going to be using the XX Network wallet and PokeAssembly. The sub-wallet will be used for managing keys when you need to sign things. XX wallet will be used to create a proposal, and PokeAssembly will be used to post information that can't be stored on the blockchain about the proposal. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is get a wallet loaded into sub-wallet. For this, I'll be using a JSON file that was exported from the web wallet or created when you generated your wallet. It'll be a JSON file. So you'll select import from Polka.js. I know it's not XX Network, but it's the same. It'll ask you to upload the JSON file from my off screen from my file manager. I'll drag the file into this window. It'll prompt me for the password of the wallet, of the JSON file when you exported it. Once that's in, you're done. Okay. The next thing you need to do is, at this point, if you haven't visited the XX wallet with the sub-wallet extension and you haven't interacted with PokeAssembly websites, you'll be prompted for access, that the wallet has access to the different websites. That is managed under security settings of the sub-wallet and manage website access. You'll see that I've previously been here a few times. I've been to PokeAssembly a couple times. So the first thing you need to do, if these are not present, they'll show up once you interact with the websites. But since I've already done it, you just want to make sure that you've granted access. You've granted the website access to the wallet so that you can sign your transactions, things like that. So this is configured. This is all I need to do for my web wallet, for the wallet that I'll be. You just need to make sure you have the tokens, in there. What we'll do next is move on to the creation of Treasury proposal. There are two parts to a Treasury proposal. There's the proposal, and then there's also the information about the proposal. The information about the proposal, you might be proposing a massive project that has dozens of pages of documentation, that has hundreds of images or graphs. That information, that data, is expensive to store on a blockchain. Plus, if you want to have discussions about it, let's say you want to, I want to create a new wallet. Okay, well, tell us about the new wallet that you want funds from the Treasury to do. Well, here's 35 pages, here's all the cryptography, here's some statistics, blah, 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 blah. And then someone says, well, what about changing the color? Or, sounds like someone already has this feature. Or maybe you could add this feature. Maybe you want to remove that feature. Or something's broken, whatever. Those discussions about the proposal can't be stored on the blockchain. It's too expensive to store that data on the blockchain. So that takes place off the blockchain in places like Discord, in places like Telegram, on forums, or because it's blockchain related and the people who are going to be voting on it are stakeholders, people who have coins, PokeAssembly allows you to connect your proposal to a discussion. Or when you generate a proposal, you can retrieve your proposal on PokeAssembly and add description and details. So there's two ways to do this. You can either start, let's say you have a great idea for the next big DApp. You go to PokeAssembly, you start a discussion. In that discussion, you lay out all of your information. People can come and discuss it with you. Add a feature, take a feature away. This is a horrible idea. This is a wonderful idea. When consensus is kind of reached from the general public and you flesh out all the information, then you go to the XX wallet and you say, hey, I'm going to make a proposal. And then you attach that proposal to the PokeAssembly discussion. And people know how they're related. From there, you go to places like Discord, you go to places like Telegram and say, hey, here's the link to my PokeAssembly discussion, and attached to it, linked to that, is the proposal that needs to be voted on to make things happen. Because nothing happens unless you get enough votes. Right? You can talk about it all you want on Discord, but until it's voted on by stakeholders, when we're talking general governance, or if you're talking about a Treasury proposal by the council. That's the first way. discussion first and then attach a proposal. The other way is, if you know you've got everything in order and you've got a great idea and you are confident, then you can create the proposal first and then go into PokeAssembly, find your proposal, and modify the description of that proposal. PokeAssembly will attach a proposal to it. But they're two separate related things. That's one thing to understand. And then again, once it's on PokeAssembly, you'll need to find a way to draw attention to it. Twitter, Discord, Telegram, Reddit, wherever your community is that you can get the most support to get people to interact with whatever governance you're trying to do. But in this one, we're just talking about the Treasury proposal, which is voted on by council members. So what I'm going to do now is kind of both ways. We'll do one Treasury proposal that starts with a Treasury proposal in XX Wallet, and then I'll use PokeAssembly to modify the description of the Treasury proposal. So first thing you need to do is you've got your wallet all set up. You've got a way to manage your keys and sign transactions. We're going to go to XX Network Wallet. Because I'm using Substrate, I can just inject my key, the wallet that I'm going to use. Just hit that inject, and now my wallet is there. From there, I'm going to go to Governance. I'm going to go to Treasury, and I'm going to submit a proposal. Now, when you submit this proposal, you can see there's really no information about it. All you can do is provide an account that will submit the proposal and a beneficiary account. That's the account that will get the coins that you're requesting from the Treasury. So in this situation, in some situations, someone may have a great idea and they write about it, whatever, and they use a different wallet to propose it to the payout wallet. Okay. Or if someone has a great idea, they discuss it. Someone says, "Yeah, I'll submit a proposal for it. You take the percentage of it." So really, this is all that happens on the XX Network wallet. You're going to end up with a proposal. So I'm going to submit this proposal. It's going to ask to sign it. And again, this is going to be done through subwallet. And just to approve. In a moment, you'll see number 2. Okay, so this is now my proposal. This is now my second proposal that I made for 5XX. All right. Now, again, there is no useful information about what this is, and that's where websites like PokeAssembly come in. Okay, so now I'm going to go to PokeAssembly. PokeAssembly supports many different blockchains, but all based on Substrate, and the website is PokeAssembly.io. I'm going to go to Launch App. There are many programs, many blockchains that use this. XX Network is one of them, so with the search, I can filter out XX Network. For here, I'm going to need to log in. The process to create an account and all that is relatively straightforward. I already have an account. As you can see down here, these here. All right, so right here, the title is untitled. All right, this is my Treasury proposal I just created. Treasury proposal number 2. I'm going to go back to the wallet. Treasury proposal number 2. All right, for 5XX. So if I go to this right now, all right, you can see it says this is a Treasury proposal whose proposer address, and here's the address. This is this is the address that I have loaded in subwallet. It says, if you own this account, log in and tell us about your proposal. Now, a normal viewer will see this. Okay, once we log in, down here, we're going to have many more options for how we can interact with this. So we've created our Treasury proposal. We've not told anybody about it. No one knows anything about it. So now it's time to tell people, what is this? So there's a login here, but I'm just going to use this. For this use, again, I've got subwallet set up. And again, you need to make sure the wallet can interact with PokeAssembly. So I'm going to do that. I got it. That's my wallet. I'm going to log in. Sign the transaction. Now I'm logged in. So from here, this is basically a what you see, what you get type editor. Okay, I can comment on it down here, but now that I've claimed this proposal, I can edit it. All right, it also gives some information, some helpful stuff about adding tags and things like that. And in the other one, you'll see a different option up there. But for now, let's just really simply. So this is called Treasury proposal number 2. All right, no information. If I go over here to Treasury and proposals, you'll see there it is, untitled. All right. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go here again, back into this, and I'm going to edit this. And there's the untitled. Okay, so I'm going to call this my great idea. All right, I'm going to grab all this. You can add tags. This is a Treasury proposal, so the Treasury is, requires that the council. So you might want to pick that as an additional tag. Oh no, this council. You can add up to 5 tags. Okay, so let's say we know this is just a demo, so I'm going to modify. I'm going to create this as just a demo. Add that. Okay. So you can add here, maybe if it was a wallet, you could add wallet or whatever. And that's pretty much how you submit a proposal. Okay. You submit a proposal on the wallet, right, via the wallet, and then using PokeAssembly, you provide details about your wallet. Now, if you come back down here to Treasury and proposals, there it is. Okay. So there's that. Now, what we're going to do now is I'm going to log out of here so that we can see the process again. It's pretty easy. Excuse me. So this time, what I'm going to do, again, I have 2 proposals already. One of them was created in like a dry run. This one is created just now. What I'm going to do this time is log in. I'm going to create a discussion first, and then I'm going to create a proposal in the wallet and then attach it to the discussion that's already taken place. So for discussions are over here. Okay, you'll see there's one already created that was done in demonstration. I'm going to create a new one right now. So I'm going to add a post, and I'm going to call this my other great idea. And again, this is this is a demonstration to attach proposal to a discussion. And if you want, you can add a poll. That can be done. This is going to be a request for Treasury. We can put another tag. Because I've already signed in and I've done this before, I can add a tag, and actually demo will be there. So, and there's some others, bank demo, whatever. So there's that. And I'm going to create this post. Okay, so as you can see, this is my other great idea, and there's no proposal. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go here, and I'm going to create one more proposal. All right, we'll submit a proposal, and I'll put this as a value of 2. All right, submit and sign, and then approve it or sign it. Okay, and there's the next one. All right, now, again, like we said, we have a discussion here. Okay, so let's say theoretically, someone says, we need this new feature on the blockchain. So people are discussing it here. You propose it to the community. You don't actually create the proposal and ask for funds for it, because maybe you don't know how much it's going to cost or if it'll ever happen. So I have this great idea. Here's my other great idea. And everyone starts talking, and everyone says, wow, that's really a great idea. You should create a proposal for this. You can get, the Treasury, XX Network will, possibly support you financially to get this off the ground and up and running. So you've had your long discussion, hundreds of people have joined in, and you're ready to go. So now you're going to go to, the wallet. You create the proposal. This is one for 2. Now what I'm going to do here is go to Treasury proposals. This is the one we just created, my great idea. Now this is the one that we called a discussion, my other great idea. All right, so we're going to attach this proposal to our discussion. Okay, to do that, up here, okay, there's these little suggestions. We're going to add, it says add tags, but we're going to go to the next here, and it says link discussion. Okay, so notice here's the default information that gets generated when a proposal is created on the blockchain, but there's no information about it. So we're going to go to link a discussion. All right, link an existing discussion post. We're going to look for it. Let's go back to discussions. Okay, this is my other great idea. Okay, this is number 2. So we're going to copy this URL. Okay, then we're going to go back to Treasury proposals. This proposal, we're going to add, we're going to link a discussion. And we'll post this here, paste this here. That's number 2. And then we'll preview it. And there it is. Okay, my other great idea. We can save this. And now, what you can see is the default information that we started, that was the default information that's loaded by Polkadot on any Treasury proposal is replaced with the discussion information. Okay, so that's where it is. Now people from here can comment, etc., etc., etc. So I hope you can see now. So again, we can see this is number 2, my great idea. This proposal has now inherited this title, right? And that's pretty much how it's done. From there, all right, from now, let's say now we've created 2 proposals, and how do you get people who are coin holders to vote on this? That's the trick, all right? Well, you can share it. This will bring up a Twitter, all right? An option for Twitter. But you need to go to places like Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, and say, hey, read my proposal and let us know what you think. But this particular, this particular Treasury proposal is voted on by council members. So Discord is probably the best place to get council members' attention, or email the foundation, etc. But when you work with democracy proposals, it's all very similar. So that's that.